Hello everyone and welcome to episode 9 of our Aston Villa Championship Manager 3 Retro Amber Army YouTube series. We're on episode 9. Our next game is away to Arsenal, then away to Leeds, and you'll also see us take on Blackburn at home in this episode. Promised you in the last episode that I would take you through to show you who we're going to go for on Bosman ruling, and these are the 5 players I've looked at which I think may improve our team, but then at the same time they'll be value for money. And like I say, Jonathan Woodgate, one for the future, but he's a first starter for Leeds at the moment, so he could be a valuable player. Central midfield is somewhere we need a bit more experience and strengthening. Giovanni Van Bronckhorst would certainly bring an awful lot of that. Saliu Lassisi is a very, very good centre-back, well, particularly good on this game. Alan Johnston, he's one I always remember from previous games on this, back when this was the Game 8, and he was extremely good, as you can see by his form this season. So he's worth having on our left wing. And up front, we could do with another striker, Jorge Barberin. 27, but look how fast he is, dribbling and flair. He'll make chances for us, and shooting 15 off the ball, 15. Technique 15. He'll be a good one for us, he will. If we're able to get him in good form as well. Scored 6 goals. So that is who we're looking at. For the team, for today, we're going to stick to our guns with it, but Ugo Egiog is injured now as well for 3 weeks with a damaged shoulder. Southgate still isn't fit enough, he's a few days out. Mark Smith is 3 weeks out. So we got to go with Schumacher and Gareth Barry. So I got a bad feeling about this game. A very bad feeling. With the firepower Arsenal got up front, Bergkamp, Kanu, and Nelka. It's going to be a difficult one. Let's say if we come out of this with a point, we can count ourselves lucky. Oh, and we had a chance then. The one thing, Arsenal got a very good defence, and they had a very good midfield and very good attack. Let's say breaking them down was never easy, and especially they've signed Frederick Deu, who is a very, very good defender on this particular version of Championship Manager. So as expected, it's mainly all Arsenal at the moment. So we're 20 minutes in, and we're still holding our own. It's 0-0. Still there after half hour. So we're not really getting any chances in the game. Or are we going to get one now? So Vieira's booked for bringing Lovenkrands down. Oh, come on. Gutted. It looked like we were doing well then, until that. So it's all Arsenal. Oh. Okay, with a team such as ours, we're always going to get the odd chance in a game. Said that Joachim was injured then, but his physical rating is fine. It's just he's playing a 5 at the moment. May have to introduce Anderson at some point. But he's drawn a foul from Overmars and got him in the book. Oh, so we're making chances here. Oh, we're not out of this yet. Oh, maybe now. Shit. We've held our own in this game, it's just we're losing 2-0. I don't think, this may not have been the case if Southgate and Egiog were fit. But injuries is one thing that we hadn't really been suffering with, was injuries until now. Just obvious proof that we need a stronger squad. We may need to make a sub. Yeah, I think so. Right, I'm going to be bold here. I'll take off Joachim for Stan Collymore. Put Stan Collymore in the centre. Take off Lovenkrands for O'Callaghan. Put him in by there. Actually put Shaw in the dead centre. Merson's more of a left footer. O'Callaghan a right footer. Quayla is an either footer, but he's left sided. Stan Collymore just striker. Tevenet is just striker, right only. Yeah, that looks perfect to me. We're being bold, we're going for it. Already 2 down, what we got to lose? If you're hearing a strange noise in the background, you're probably not, but it's just in case you are. It's just my fridge being weird. Very weird fridge. But looking at this game, doesn't look good for us. No, since we threw the extra attacker on, we haven't created a single chance. We had our chances, but it was 1-0. Had the chance for the equaliser, we could have defended a little bit then, but as it goes, we've lost the game 2-0. We now slump all the way down into 5th place, but we do have a game in hand over 3 of the teams who are above us. An opportunity to put ourselves on to 31 points, so we'll still be within touching distance of it anyway. But that's a 5th loss, so we've lost a 1/3 of our games. I think those opening 2 defeats have cost us a little bit now. But say 15 games in, 28 points, 5th place. That's not so bad in the grand scale of things. Let's move on to game number 2, the all-important second leg against Leeds. Okay, cup draw alert. FA Cup 3rd round cup draws come out. We're away to Swindon. Won't be an easy one, but hopefully we'll see our way through. And then here we are. We're here against Leeds for the second leg. Okay. Alright. Quayla's looking a little bit naffed at the moment. We give Collymore an 8-ing. The rest of them are okay. I think our defence is going to suffer a lot like the Arsenal game, but we do have a goal advantage. And they're going to have to open up to claw that back. And while they're open, we could catch them out. What we don't want is to concede early though. And we got a penalty. Oh my god. Get in there. Oh wow. Oh. Didn't see that happening. Now they've got to score 3. That's it. Keep it out. Keep it out. Don't let them get the goal. Well, if we can get it in now at 1-0 at half time, I've got a plan for the second half to protect the lead. Oof. Oh, imagine getting another goal then. Right. To protect this lead. Right, so I'm going to make it so they can't break us down the centre. Or the wing. And we are going to catch them on the counter attack. So no pressing, men behind the ball, counter attack. Oh, fucking hell. So that lasted, didn't it? Shit. But they still got to score another 2 goals to win the game. But he whine hard. I certainly will whine hard if they fucking score the other 2 goals that they need. Damn it. But we've seen it through so far. Oh no. Right. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Paul Merson's knackered. So let's just do it like this. Getting the blocks in, that's it. Keep blocking them. We're winning on away goals at the moment. So they were always going to come out hard at us. I think the changes I've made have protected it, but don't do this now. Oh my god. I don't believe it. They've only gone and done it, haven't they? Shit. We've got to go all for it now, haven't we? Damn it. Can't believe it. I think I cocked that one up for us there, guys. No. I think I fucked us. Me and my stupid protection tactics have done us in there. But in theory, it should have worked. I shouldn't have bothered tampering with it, should I? Damn it! I can't believe that, guys. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, let's see if we can see if I can find a way of rejuvenating it in the next game. Okay then, guys. Final game of the episode. I certainly think not having Southgate and Egiog would have played a massive part in us failing in that. But we've got no Bosnich either. He's away on international duty. How can they allow that to happen? I don't know. So Engelman's going to have to take a place on the bench to make sure we've got a backup goalie. I think Quayla's going to get his spot back. And the rest will be that. Swap them to around. Swap them to around. Yeah, and that looks about right to me. Still can't believe I cocked that one up in that last game. I think I shouldn't have tampered with anything. We should have just let it carry on. I thought that if we filled up the midfield and put the men behind the ball, they wouldn't have got their goals. So as it happens, they did. So let's lighten the spirits, otherwise this will be a nightmare of an episode if we don't win this. Oh, come on. Losing to Arsenal, getting knocked all the way down into 5th, then crashing out of the UEFA Cup in that way. Absolute nightmare of a second half, brought on by my crap tactics. But remember, this one isn't so good for tampering with tactics. You pretty much got to keep it basic, otherwise, if you go too, if you try to get, oh come on, if you try to get too complicated with the tactics, it will backfire. Something I learned many years ago when I first started playing this game. Me thinking I could be a tactical wizard, and it was my downfall in that last game for certain. But keeping it simple now, we got Gareth Southgate back in the team. I bet you me and my frigging laziness has made a mistake. I didn't put him back as captain. Got a bit too anxious after that Leeds game, to be honest. Oh, and just so you know, we missed out on 2 of our targets. Van Bronckhorst has decided to sign a new contract with Rangers, and Alan Johnston has decided to sign for Chelsea at the end of the season. Spanish strikers haven't scored in a while. And one just hit the woodwork, and one almost followed it up. So we're quite convincingly the better team in this game. But just can't find the goal. Oh, Southgate taking the free kick and hitting the crossbar. God. So now we're in. We're easily the best team. Okay, we're going to make a sub now. Joachim's having a poor game. Let's give Anderson a run out. Tevenant is not having a great game, but Quaylar is the one that's the least fit. But they're both okay for now. Actually, no, they're not. I'm going to keep Quaylar on. Just put Stan Collymore on. Need that bit of magic. Yes! There it is. Oh, there we go. Quaylar stepping up at a vital time. And even if we edge it, this is a game we should really win comfortably, but we edge it 1-0, restore a bit of confidence. So we end the episode on something of a high. So you look at the teams that we've lost to so far. I mean, all of them in the top half, aren't they? Well, Forest ain't, but Wednesday are in the top half. Middlesbrough are right behind us. Leeds, Liverpool and Arsenal. So those top 5 teams are the only ones that are able to beat us at the moment. But we beat Leeds in the league. Anyway, we're ending the episode 2 points off top, back in 3rd place. So I'm happy with that. This episode's run on for a bit. I think that's where I showed you the targets that we were looking at. I'll keep you updated with them. But for the meantime, we're going to have to call time on this one. Thanks a lot for watching again, guys. Thanks for keeping up with the series. Enjoying doing it. Hope you're enjoying watching it. And until the next time, that's cheerio for now.